Buffalo Bills getting pushed around in the first preseason game, losing 33-6 to the Chicago Bears. We're going to recap this game, all that went wrong, and some comments from players and coaches. There was definitely some positives that came out of this game. Playing at home, Keon Coleman's first appearance in front of his home crowd, getting some NFL reps under his belt. I think Tyler Bass did fairly well out of all the kicks that he had. Tyler Bass came in pretty clutch for Bills Mafia. And again, I know there are some excuses being made here that it's preseason football. The Bills did not game plan for the Chicago Bears. Josh Allen played on a drive and a half. That was it. Caleb Williams played a half against the Buffalo Bills second team defense. And Joe Brady clearly hiding his cards heading into the 2024 season. Even Sean McDermott upset with the play of the Buffalo Bills today. Sean McDermott flat out said that he wasn't pleased with the outing in which the four-time defending AFC champions allowed for 340 yards and we only gained 200 yards while crossing midfield twice on 11 possessions. Sean McDermott said that our standard was not out there today. That's not how we play. If you have a blood pressure cuff on me during that game, it probably would have exploded. The first point I want to make here is clearly the Chicago Bears being on hard knocks, getting a little bit extra hyped up before the season. You know, Caleb Williams doing some big-time things. I mean, clearly first-round draft pick, new quarterback coming in. Caleb Williams trying to re-energize the Chicago Bears, again, on hard knocks. I think just the Chicago Bears really did well, obviously, with Caleb Williams. But one other thing I noticed during this game were just some unfortunate plays, like this little pass here that Caleb Williams really created out of nothing. You're going to see a lot of pressure, a blitz. Caleb Williams escapes, dumps it off for a huge chunk yardage play. And during the preseason, we saw this many times versus the Bears. I think the Bears definitely got the perimeter most of the times. They had chunk plays, big game-changing plays that put them in the red zone to run up to score. This game just meant more to the Chicago Bears and meant more to Caleb Williams, and really a first pick in the NFL draft. Caleb Williams trying to impress, show not only the Bears fans, but the rest of the NFL that he is one of the best quarterbacks coming out in a very long time. I think last time he was on the field was November 18th, so he really, really wanted to show everyone his abilities here, and also hard knocks. I think this is definitely big time. Even DJ Moore wanting to step up here, saying that it was great. Everyone was open today. Yeah, it gives you a hell of a confidence going into the season. And I know there are some comments here that Caleb Williams went against the Buffalo Bills backups for close to a half of football. So it wasn't like Caleb Williams was necessarily going against our starters and an all full-fledged game plan attack. But it still shows you what Caleb Williams is fully capable of. 4 of 7 for 95 yards, 2 drives that ended with field goals. It wasn't perfect, but again, made some big-time plays against the Buffalo Bills. Now, Josh Allen, on the other hand, he went 2 of 3 for 22 yards. Clearly only 3 passes out of Josh Allen. Had a 7-yard run playing in the first quarter of the Bills preseason opener. Now, the Bills had the ball. Allen gave way to backup Mitch Trubisky to open up the second quarter. So again, Josh Allen through the first quarter, and Mitch Trubisky comes into the game. So it's clear as day the Buffalo Bills did not play to the expectation of Sean McDermott or the expectation of what we want out of our team for the 2024 Buffalo Bills. And I think we did get pushed off the ball a lot. I think there was some miscommunication at times. And this is offensively and defensively from what I saw, especially with Mitch Trubisky, the offensive line screwing up. Again, it starts in the trenches. Defensive line getting blown off the ball all throughout the game, especially against run support. Just to dive into the stats a little bit more, we could see Mitch Trubisky went 10 of 18 for 82 yards. Josh Allen, again, 2 of 3 for 22 yards. And Shane Buechele goes 6 of 10, throws a pick 6 interception here. Obviously, another reason why the Bills got blown out. I mean, it was just a tough throw. Didn't see the defender, and he throws a pick 6. Overall, the Buffalo Bills did fairly decently. Mitch Trubisky, to me, held on the ball just a little bit too long at times. Again, hardly really seeing much of Josh Allen. The rushing here, we could see Frank Gore Jr. with 7 total carries for 21 yards. yards, averaging 3 yards a carry. Not too bad for his first NFL outing. Darrington Evans, also 3 carries for 11 yards, averaging 3.7 yards a carry. Ray Davis, the rookie, at 5 carries, only 2 yards, and only averaging 0.4 yards a carry. Definitely something to be concerned about. James Cook, 4 carries, only 2 yards at 0.5 yards a carry. Very interesting here. The Bills' rushing attack definitely needs to step up. I think there were some highlights for the Buffalo Bills in our passing game, one of which was Khalil Shakir, once again doing some big-time things. The longest reception for the Buffalo Bills at 19 yards, but 3 receptions for 28 yards. Curtis Samuel, 2 for 23. His longest was 15 yards on a screen dump pass, run after catch, something I think we're going to continue to see from Joe Brady in this offense going forward. Now, Ray Davis didn't do well running the football, but he did catch the ball out of the backfield. He had 3 receptions for 19 yards. Frank Gore also had 3 receptions for 16 yards. Isabella, Terrell Shavers, KJ Hammer, all getting involved. Keon Coleman with his first grab for 8 yards. Dalton Kincaid, 1 grab for 7 yards. I mean, the Bills definitely tried to spread the ball around in this preseason game. Defensively for the Buffalo Bills, Dorian Williams leads the team in total tackles with 6. He had 4 solo. He had 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. I mean, 1 quarterback hit, obviously, and he did very, very well. Kendall Williamson with 5 total tackles. Deion Jones at 5. Joe Andreessen, Buffalo native, with 4 total tackles. We could see Rasul Douglas had a tackle for loss. We also had Cameron Klein tackle for loss. Corey Couch did 1 tackle for loss. We had a quarterback hit on Austin Johnson. Deshaun Williams also had a quarterback hit. So the Buffalo Bills really, really need to step up here. I mean, we definitely had our starters out there. Kingsley Jonathan, there was a play where he was slightly out of place, but another player here was Damar Hamlin, obviously coming in, starting for the Buffalo Bills, could very well be the starter for Bills Mafia in 2024. Clearly, this was not the standard of football that the Buffalo Bills wanted to come out with, and we clearly did not want to get beat 33-6, but I think that is what's going to define the 2024 Buffalo Bills. We can't rely on one another. It's going to boil down to each and every single one of these players and coaches to do their part every single day to progress throughout the season to have a final end product that is going to be a Super Bowl champion. It's not winning the Super Bowl right now. You don't win the Super Bowl in the preseason. Losing a preseason game means absolutely nothing when you're wearing the ring at the end of the season. I truly believe Buffalo Bills have a fair shot at winning this whole dang thing by the end of the 2024 season. But I appreciate you guys all so much. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, subscribe for future content. Check the links down below in the description. You guys can get free shipping on the Buffalo Chicken Wing merch, sizes small through 5XL. Also, Course Careers is linked down there too as well. That's personally how I landed my full-time job in 2024. They network you with hiring managers and recruiters, making it super easy to get hired in any of their career paths. And they have free courses to start to make sure it's a good fit for you. But again, I appreciate you guys all so much. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and I'll check you guys soon. Go Bills.